answer. Hello team, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Rise Above, where we are having a super duper fantabulous time. Team, I am so super excited. Me, as well as our subject expert matter, Miss Jacqueline Hill, had the opportunity to go and volunteer over at the Goodwill Career Center. We gave points on customer service, how to not be biased when you're talking to your customers, how to make sure you're treating your inner office customers great when they approach you. Jacqueline gave so many tips on how to dress for your interview, how to talk on your interview, and most of all, how to loosen up on your interview. So we had a wonderful time, and not only did we have a good time, but the participants had a good time as well. They were fully engaged, they participated, and oh my gosh, they loved the giveaways. We even had one participant to take the necktie that we were giving away, and guess what? He put it on right there in the meeting and stated that he had a 2 o'clock interview. His whole outfit changed when he put on that necktie. We were so encouraged. So I wanted to share some of the clips with you all, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope that you can take it, share it with someone, and most off, just know that your best is yet to come. If you are out there on the job market and you're looking for a job, and just know that it will happen in its due season. Come on, let's dig in and let's watch some of these clips that me and Miss Jacqueline did during our presentation at the Goodwill Career Center. What are we doing to make sure that we're giving these people our best so that these customers can return? We got to have great customer service. We got to have great customer service, and we got to have it as bad as we want to breathe. All right? We have to be able to read our customers. I have another PowerPoint here where we're going to talk about it more. You know, you have to adjust to customers' personalities. You know, because some customers come in and they're loud and they're rude, but it's okay, you know, because everybody have different backgrounds. We have to know how to address those type of people to bring their level to our level, opposed to looking at those people a certain type of way. Any questions or any comments? Being in customer service, we are servant leaders. We understand the principles of serving, knows how to serve well, and incorporates the principles of service into leadership. Serves well and leads well. Because once again, when you are a customer service individual, you know how to lead the people. You know how to lead your team. You know how to lead internal and external customers. So you are a change agent, basically is what I would call you as you're working in customer service. Is the glass half empty or half full?
Or half full. How you gonna look at it?
How you gonna look at it, you know? So some important principles of service is self-control, concern, attentiveness, communication skills, flexibility. All of those goes together. And customers' concerns and needs are number one priority. Do you feel like that happened when you go in some of the stores? Like I remember working at Target. Target rule was you can't tell the customer, oh yeah, the razors are down now, turn down to aisle 5, and then look to your left, and you'll see it right there, right there.
You had to walk.
No, you had to walk. You had to stop what you're doing and walk the
That's
customer
good.
to the things
That's
that
good. I
they
like
needed. And so, you know, we have to have great listening skills. A lot of times you have to listen, and then to make sure that you heard what the customer has said, you paraphrase it back. Usually I do paraphrase back what the customer is saying to me, especially over the telephone, to make sure that they know that I know exactly what they have conveyed over to me. And that the customer know that I'm there to meet their needs. And
on telephone etiquette, and just a few HR tips. Always speak clear when talking on the telephone. Pronounce your name clear. If you have a funny name or a name that's hard to pronounce, you may want to spell it out for them. Make sure that your resume is updated. If your phone number or your address has changed, be sure that you change that information on your resume. Make sure that your resume is clean. Don't have no chicken grease on it. Make sure it's not torn or bent or wrinkled when you submit it, because that makes an impression on the person that's reviewing it. Make sure that your voicemail is professional. So when they call you back, don't have Pookie. Hello, this is Pookie on the voicemail, or this little mama. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Seriously. Make sure that your voicemail is not full, so that they can leave a message when they call you back. They may only call you once, and if your voicemail is full, you may have missed your opportunity. Also, use professional references. Don't use a neighbor unless they've asked for a friend reference. Use professional references, people that they can actually get in contact with. And you may want to get in touch with your references prior to, so that they will be aware that someone is going to be reaching out to them. And actually nowadays, people are using emails. You may want to get an email from the person, so that you will have that information beforehand, before you even go to the interview. Okay, get that person's email and let them know beforehand. And another thing, check your emails. When you're looking for jobs, you can't go 3 or 4 days without checking your emails, because if someone has reached out to you and asking for some information, you may have missed something. You may have had a deadline that you needed to meet. And if you haven't checked your emails in 3 or 4 days, you may have missed out. So be sure to check your emails. And then, if you get an interview, be on time for your interview. Be on time for your interview. And now with COVID going on, people are doing virtual interviews. And so you need to make sure that you, even if it's a virtual interview, be on time for your virtual interview. And just like you did, you want to be neat and look professional on your interview. People aren't necessarily doing suits. You don't have to necessarily be suited up, but a nice clean shirt and a tie, it just looks presentable, and be prepared. Always be prepared. So those are just some nice HR tips to get you ready for your interview.
And so, in reality, you know that there's many people that's within the workplace that sit around the water cooler, and they can always talk about something negative that's going on in life, or in their life,
Or at the workplace.
Sometimes what you have to do, majority of the time, what you have to do, like when you're in church, you have to lift up that church finger. You have to lift up the church finger and say, "Excuse me, I gotta go." You can't allow yourself to get caught up in the gossip and inside the politics that go on in your workplace, because it doesn't serve as a great example as a good customer service representative or a change agent for your business. You don't want anybody or anything to mess up your deposit, because we have automatic deposits. If you let those people at your job mess up your deposit, guess what's going to happen? You're not going to have that automatic deposit, because you're going to be out the door without a job. So remember, don't let nobody mess with your what?
Deposit.
The box.
Well, we just kind of talked about as far as the HR piece, how it's important to while going on interviews, when you are looking for jobs, it's important to dress the part, to look professional when you go on the interview, not to just go in looking any kind of way, because you need to dress to impress. It's important to look the part, to dress like you are looking for a job. You don't need to go in jeans or t-shirts. You need to look professional. And so we were saying that it's not so much that you not necessarily have to have on stockings, or men don't necessarily have to have on suits, depending on what position you're going to look for. But if you have on a nice shirt and a tie, that's presentable. Ladies in a dress or nice shoes or whatever, you just need to look clean and presentable. And so that's very important.
You kind of covered, but can you kind of expand on overdressing?
Well, I don't really think you can be overdressed.
What about colors?
Colors, when you talk about colors, I think you can always be safe if you're doing navies and blacks. I would kind of stay away from real flowery or bright colors, like bright reds, neons, things like that. I think red is fine as long as you have a jacket. I wouldn't do sleeveless, you know what I'm saying? As long as you have a jacket, it's fine. But neon colors, real flowery, things like that, I would stay away from. But as long as you stay with the blacks, the browns, the grays, things like that, I think you're safe. Navy. Question?
Where would you suggest for us to go? Like, if I had an interview tomorrow, where could I go?
Something to remember is to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rise Above, and to keep smiling. Leave the tension, feel the joy, forget the worry, hold the peace, leave the pain, and always, where's your happy faces? Always be happy. Yes. So, I would like to thank all of you all for coming out today. All right, team. I hope you enjoyed the clips that we incorporated in this video. Me and Jacqueline had a fabulous time. Anything dealing with volunteering, it just warms my heart. And I know you guys are probably the same. When we can go out there and we can share our skills with others, it's just amazing. So I would encourage you to, if you have skills that you can share at this time, go out there and volunteer, share your skills and your tools so that we can grow up and grow out together in the workplace. So I'm having a great time. I hope you had a great time. I want to thank you for watching Let's Rise Above, where we're having a super duper fantabulous time. And until next time, team, go out there, be that change agent that I know you are, and make the change in the areas that you can make the change. Bye bye. Until next time.
Thank you.